¿Qué pasa, amigos? Hola. What's happening? Let's get down to brass knuckles. First of all, happy Tuesday to you. I spent most of the morning, besides I had to have my windows measured, but most of the morning typing up and putting in my people's that add it. I had about 3 pages of people wanting to be in the July event. And by the way, you don't have to keep doing it every month. You stay in here till you get picked, but it keeps growing because more and more people are adding on. And I did go to the Wishing Well for all you guys who wrote me and toss some coins in there. So, and it goes to a good cause. So I just want you to know that I did do that, and and some of you guys that had more wishes that could use a little extra help. I did light my candles. I have I'll take pictures of it sometime. I have a little area where I collect Catholic antiquities. I have old Jesus statues and Mary. And when I go there to light my white candle, it's pretty powerful. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. So, okay. So we're going to pick some winners first. Then we'll get into the nitty gritty. Okay? Let's do it. First one is Linda R. I don't say the last names. Area code starts with 415. Okay? So you're going to text me or call me and leave a voice message at the number I'll leave on the bottom. But it's 415-246-6268. I don't answer that phone, but you can leave a message. So Linda R. Okay? And let's see who the next person is. Terry H. with a 951 area code. Terry H. 951 area code. So that's my 2 for July. And I did not schedule, because my Sedona event was canceled, I did not schedule for readings because I need that time off. I'm going to really work on some stuff. Most importantly, that book I've been telling my guides I would finish, and I haven't finished it yet. So I'm going to take the time off. I really could use it. And pretend like I'm in Sedona. So thank you guys for switching out, and I really appreciate it. And it's going to be so much fun next year, and we will not have Trump as president. It's just going to be fabulous. So thank you guys. Okay, so let's start off. I got some questions. People have written me, and there's a couple of things I want you to know. The Mary Trump book, apparently it's stalled. No biggie. It's going to be sent out. That I wanted to tell you. The Mary Trump book will definitely go out. But remember, all of this is accumulative along with other things and other books. And Cohen is going to write a book and other things. Because, you know, the people that like him, it doesn't matter what you write. He could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to tell you that Mary Trump's book, I got a hint I'm not even going to read on it. I got a hint as clear as day that don't worry, it's coming out. It's really, and it's so funny because they say, the reputation of the Trump family will be ruined. Like it's not already ruined. Anyway, let's just do a quick look-see at McConnell and Amy McGrath. Not McKay, okay, Amy. Like I did, because remember I did her and I did Booker. And it showed her winning. And then for a long time, Booker was ahead. But his cards weren't just losing. It was really, oops, what's this? Oh, one of my hair clips. It wasn't just, it was like sad cards. So I think he thought he was going to win, and he was very disappointed that he didn't. But if you combine him and Amy, they have more voters than McConnell. So I'm going to do two sections like I do. Over here to the left will be McConnell. Over here is Amy. So let's check it out. Just like you guys did before for me. Show me if McConnell will win. I know his power would be taken from him because I saw it in a dream and I saw him very upset. Like wanting a recount. So, is it a recount because he's in the House and there's not as many Republicans, or because he loses his seat? McConnell. He thinks he's king for a day. Well, he's showing a loss, you guys. He's going to battle hard, but I would say that he looks like a loss. He thinks he's not losing. He's got this attitude like he's, whatever. Although he has announced he's pretty sure the Senate, he's going to lose the Senate. Amy, or is it possible that you could win? See, here's the deal. We're getting ready to go into even more anxiety, economic problems, while the fat keep getting fatter. The poverty-stricken people are like, we need jobs, we need this, and they're coming onto deaf ears. Kentucky is very, very bad as far as schools, as far as health. I heard McConnell on some news show in Kentucky. Right now you have this getting rid of Obamacare, which, by the way, I think it was voted down or was it voted down? I know it's going to get voted down. During a pandemic. Yeah, it hasn't been voted down formally, but it will be. What say you with the pandemic going on? And he's like, oh, it just really needs to go. But in the meantime, we got nothing to help others. What do you want to tell me about Amy? Tell me about Amy. There's a fight here. Well, see, she's got the victory card. There's a big battle, though. They might even try to pull some bullshit on her. I would say she starts off with the Ace of Wands, so I would say it's being offered to her. Now, this is usually the Trump card. So Trump could be really upset but see, Trump's going, so I don't know why he would be upset. What does he care? He's going to be just like Hitler was when they started bombing Berlin, and they said, sure, should we help the people of Berlin get out of Berlin? Should we let them know? No, let them all perish. They didn't support me enough. That's who Trump is. Okay, so we did Russia. Oh, we want to do Russia. We haven't done Russia yet. Okay, the big hoopla, the whole thing that's going on. Listen, I've known for 3 years, especially from the people of New York and people I know who had actually worked with Trump. I mean, really, honest to God, know Trump and worked with him. That he has been laundering money for Russia for years. Russia has them in the palm of their hands. He will do whatever it takes to keep Russia happy because they're his money bags. Right now, there's people from Russia in the United States that are buying up things for him. So it's a big business. So of course he doesn't want to know that they're put. Now let me tell you my hit as soon as I heard it, and then we'll double check. My hit is that Putin almost wants to pay people like the Taliban. It's not because of Americans, to get rid of Americans, as much as it's to cause, like 9/11 caused everybody to get on their hind legs and kill him. I feel like he wants to cause chaos. That's why Trump had the Taliban wanting them to come into Washington, to where, whatever that place is. He doesn't like anything. He considers it all a dump. He wanted that meeting so they could chit-chat and discuss deets of how Trump would look like the hero. Taliban would take the blame. Putin has paid them under the table. And then Trump will take, so this would help his prospects for being voted in. Start a war. You guys have all said that. A lot of people have said that. Next, you know, he'll be starting a war. Now the whole thing's blown up in his face. And he's trying his best, saying this is a nothing burger. And not that I should talk, because I'm no lightweight, but have you guys noticed that Trump, Pompous, and Barf, all three of them have gotten really big? Like I saw Pompous or Pompeo or whatever you want to call him. And his chin was so big, you wondered how he got the collar. So they must be living fat on taxpayers' money, because they're not missing a lunch. It's also all of them, unless it's stress. You know, it could be stress, because, you know, weight gain is very easy with stress. My feeling was that he wanted this to happen. It was Putin's idea. What we'll do is we'll start disruption, and then you can go in and say you're going to do this and that, because the Taliban, by God, have killed Americans. I'm getting that it was, remember I told you guys that American blood was spilled on foreign soil. I'm almost feeling like more than 2 or 3. I'm feeling like 22 may have died because of this particular. And I just got a notice, and I forgot to look at it, but I think Putin's thing passed that he could be emperor forever. He won't be emperor forever, okay? I'll just tell you that. It's not going to be pretty how he comes out, but he won't be emperor for forever. So Trump is hitting up everybody on Twitter. Obama did it. Hillary did it. Yep. This was an underhanded scheme that Russia put the money in on it. Everything's turning upside down, you guys. Everything's turning upside down. Hold on. Can you tell me what? This is really between this. Now, the clincher will be when some financial records of Trump come out. And the reason, since I've told you guys, one of the reasons he comes out is because of money, is because the money trail is proven beyond a reasonable doubt, which we all know, but it's proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Trump has been laundering money. So if we prove Trump's been laundering money for Russia, thus we can prove that he's been in Russia's hands, that Russia did this thing to help. Now, the actual truth about this, it feels it comes a little bit more later. Like, I see them with their swords fighting. You know, this isn't true. This is a bunch of crap. But the Republicans, who, by the way, are starting to wear masks, are going to start jumping ship, just like I predicted. Not me, them. Just like we predicted to you. Rats jumping the ship, but it's too late. You know, Rand Paul's not due to leave yet. I don't think he's supposed to come up. Don't ask me why he came on my mind, but he's like this ugly fish. And I see him being so disdained, and so it's almost like when the new administration comes in, all this dirty laundry's coming out, and it's just going to be, you know, I was going to stop reading after Trump's out of office as far as reading on YouTube, but I think I'll stay. I think I'll stay for the excitement, because there's going to be a lot of stuff, you guys. It's beautiful. But anyway, the money link. The money link is what helps, because right now they're saying, well, could be true, maybe not true. It's true. It's true. And that is beyond treason. This is a horrible thing to do. But what really amplifies it is when we find out how much money has gone between Putin and Trump. So that leads me to the next question. Everybody wants me to know everybody wants to know, will Ivanka and Jared get hit? I saw Jared in jail. I saw her going. Now listen, I wish I could tell you I saw Trump in jail. Let's just throw that real quick. Will Trump ever serve in jail? I never saw it. I always saw him being pushed out of office or being pushed out because he's voted out, but it's like everybody's booing him, you know, get the F out of our house. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know what that's there. There we go. I want to show my Ruth a little bit more. Hi, Ruth. Ruth is hanging in there. What did I tell you? Everybody was all scared. Poor baby. She fell down a flight of stairs. I'm sure Kavanaugh tripped her. Oh, they're biting at the bits, hoping Ruth will go. Will Trump ever serve jail time? And I keep picking up Thomas. Something's going to go on with Thomas. Will Trump ever serve jail time? He's not going to get a reprieve, but I don't see jail time. I see him worried about, I see tons and tons of subpoenas. And those that love him will back him up, you know, but the people around him will go down. He doesn't care. So I've always seen Jared having to go, being hit. But tell me about Ivanka. She did some illegal stuff. She did emails on her private server, but God forbid Hillary did that. She got stuff from China. Yeah, she's in trouble. It's going to happen quickly. It was like 1 minute they're free and the next minute they're like, whoa, bad news. Paying a lot of money for help. Trump is going to lose everything, you guys. A judge will convict her. Holy crap. She probably will serve jail time. It's interesting. Her dad didn't show that. Okay, he's going to get off scot-free. So, oh my God. I'm out of the... Hold on, you guys. I know it's all about framing, but I'm not a good framer. So, okay. So she's not good. Jared's not good. A lot of lawsuits coming up. A lot of stuff. I'm wondering if Trump's health can like somehow he gets out of this because his health is no good. So, okay. July for Donald Trump. July for Donald Trump. Can you tell me about July? I see a lot of I see Congress meeting a lot. I see Congress, I see information coming out. You know, Trump just tries to act like it's a nothing burger. He just acts like whatever. I see his son, Don Jr., I see him in trouble. July, tell me about July. I think Mary Trump's book's still coming out. Because some more bad news. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Truth will be, listen, we are coming into where we're even more relaxed as far as the Trump is concerned. But by the end of the month, there's good news. There's the 10 of Cups, which means people will be happy. I'm almost wondering if it is because of the thing with the virus. I think there might be some good news coming with it, up with it by the end of this month. I want to know, are they going to give a second? I want to know if they're going to give a second. Sorry. I want to know if they're going to give a second stimulus. Second stimulus, because I'm feeling like we're going to have to shut down again. Somewhat, not, you know, I just feel them. I heard California's thinking about shutting everything down again. What do you want to tell me? It's almost like their back's up against the wall and they have no choice. The Republicans, because it doesn't matter what the Democrats do. The Republicans are. But they will hear enough from their constituents that they're going to say, you know what, we're going to have to do this. Because the constituents are the ones that are telling people in the Senate, look, kid, we need help. We need food. We need a roof over our heads. God bless everybody. Be sure to pray for all the people that are struggling. I pray for all you guys. And this COVID hit me hard too, you guys. But, you know, I'm hanging. I'm hanging. I got you guys. Tell me what I can tell everybody. Will we get a second stimulus? I'm feeling a calmness. I just got really hit by calmness. After July, I don't know why, they're almost acting like we're going to see some things take place that help with this virus. So I don't know what that means. It may even be the way they can deal with it, but it feels like some things are coming up. Remember, I saw a vaccine towards the end of the year, but I see some good news and I see them being able to help people. Now, a lot of people get exposed and don't get sick, which is very interesting. The coroner's offices, by doing autopsies on the body, said this is a lot like another disease. I want to say, oh God, I should have wrote it down. Grunge or Sange, or do you know what I'm saying? It can make you pretty sick. Anyway, it affects the lungs and the liver and the pancreas. And so it's a pretty bad virus, but it mimics something else. I'll come up with it later and let you know. So will they come up with another? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Okay? Trump will say, I'm the king for the day because I signed it. So it should come in while Trump's still in office, and feels like a female has a lot to do with it. But it's because of the battle. It's because people are like, you got to help us, dude. You got to get your head up your you know what, and you got to help us, okay? So don't worry. That's coming within one. So it could be by the end of this month. Oh, you guys were July 1st. So in 3 days, it's 3 months till voting, or we're 3 months, 3 days away from voting. I just can't wait. I cannot wait. So listen, I asked you guys, YouTube has a thing that as long as you have over 30,000 subscribers, you can do this thing where people can pay and like $10, and you can do live feeds, but it's just with them. Live feeds, so you can ask me what you wanted. But when I posted that, a lot of people said, don't do it. A lot of people personally wrote me and were afraid, thinking that I was going to be charging for my channel. That's not what it is. I don't even know if the live feed thing, I imagine I could put it on YouTube, but I wouldn't plan on it. It's just between me and the other people. My son helped set it up. They've approved me, but I guess I won't be setting it up because there were so many people frightened by it. And I don't want you guys. I just thought it could be more personal, between stuff. It's me meeting you guys. It's more about, because I can't do it now. I can't go live because there's just too many people. But if it got cut down a little bit, I could hook up with a lot of people and answer your questions, even personal questions. That's why I don't want it on YouTube. This would be separate from YouTube. And it's not Patreon. I'm not going to be on Patreon. But I'll still be doing videos. But anyway, right now, I don't know. I'll wait till my son comes and I'll talk to him about it. But more people said they weren't into it. Maybe one or two said, oh, if you did that, I would do it. So, it just doesn't cost me anything. It wouldn't matter to me if it was free. I just come by, if it was free, then I'd get hit. Like if I said, oh, free readings to everybody, I could never catch up. It would be horrible. Okay, now, I have another question. So I covered that thing, the YouTube thing. Okay, so I want to know, there's going to be a mass flux of renters losing their homes coming up like now, July 1st. Will there be a reprieve for people that are kind of going to be hurting as far as their rent's concerned? And listen, I had a client tell me, you know, they sort of said, well, you don't have to pay your bill, you know, your charge bill. We'll give you a 3-month reprieve. She took advantage of it, and then they turned around and reported it on her credit report. And she said, wait a second, you offered it to me. If it's that big a deal, I'll make my minimum payment, you know. But no, they hit her up. Renters, how are you going to do? Will there be something for you? Because there's a package coming out, and it feels like another stimulus package. Will they help people with their rents, etc.? Right now, they're saying no to extended unemployment at the end of the month. Isn't that lovely? And listen, as soon as Biden takes place, and thanks to Warren and Bernie, yes, it's saying something will take place. Something, they'll help families. So there will be something that could happen here. Yes, absolutely. Even by next month. Yay! Yay! This isn't Trump for me. This is somebody else. But somebody else is in there, and they're working at it, and they know that the economy will be terribly hurt by people being on the streets, and more marching will occur. But I'm going to tell you something. When Biden takes over, big thanks to Bernie and thanks to Warren, and they're going to come together with and give him the actual facts and numbers. They're going to up they're going to take away all those tax breaks that they gave to the rich. The rich are going to start paying more. You know, when Clinton was in office, the rich were paying fat. And that might be what happens again, because then we can catch up. We're going to be able to take care of education with healthcare. We're going to be able to help people get back on their feet. Remember, the New Deal is going to take place again. A lot of people are going to be able to get to work. We will have a booming economy again, probably before the end of the term of this president, Biden, the real president. Because the one sitting there now is going to be proven to be a Russian bot. And everything he touched, including those 200 judges, like today he said, I'm going to put an executive order for blah, blah. I didn't even pay attention. I just wrote, oh, that's nice. Do as many executive orders as you can, because as soon as you're out of there, all those orders are being flushed down the toilet. Your gold-plated toilet. Now, I'm going to do another question by a friend of mine, Roy. So I did this go around. Okay. I jared him. Okay. And I did McConnell. Okay. So the governor of Nebraska, he's threatened no funding to counties who do not drop the mask requirements. And his name is Pete Ricketts. And he is 819. So he's sort of like Leo Virgo, which means he's a pain in the ass. Pete, what's the scoop? Pete, what's the scoop? Why are you being such a jerk, Nebraska? I think Nebraska's red. I don't see it going blue. Oh God, it's going to be so big. Missouri's even starting to go blue. Oh my God, it's because people are struggling and this guy isn't paying attention. Pete. He's going to cause some deaths. There's something with him that could be a reason that other people got sick, okay? And what will happen is I see a female coming in. So he'll get voted out of office. I don't know when his term is up. But I'm almost feeling there's even some money issues they might find out about him. Like some people are trying to get into his dirty laundry. So anyway, there may even be a lawsuit. the people in Nebraska may come forward and say, you know what? Shame on you. How dare you? Or there might even be a lawsuit going on, might even go towards the Supreme Court, which is ridiculous. But I know the Supreme Court's tired of getting this stuff. But it does feel court-related, and they're going to say, no, you can't take away funding because people are following the recommendations of the CDC. You can't do that. It's like Trump. Oh, I'll take all the money from the military and put it towards my wall. And they said, no, you can't. You can't make arbitrary decisions like that. It's almost like it's just beyond, well, when you hear he thought Finland was in Russia, you know. Now, I want to tell you guys something else. Vanessa Guillen, somebody wrote me a couple weeks ago, I think, wanted to know about her. And I tried not to look at her because I knew the news was not good. So, obviously, the news is not good. But I saw two men that took her. And I want to tell you, because before I started doing this video, I almost feel I could talk to her because she was so real. And she's at total peace, number one, but she wants everybody to know that at least one of the men will be found almost immediately. So I don't know what kind of evidence they're going to pick up, but it's like justice will prevail. And it feels like it's somebody that worked near her or around her. Someone was going to teach her a lesson. I think she was going to file a formal complaint. Now, I could be totally wrong. This is my psychic hit, but I feel her very strongly. And I wanted to tell you guys, I wrote it on my YouTube. You know, I had the weirdest dream about Tom Petty yesterday. I dreamt that he was drunk. And, you know, he had stopped drinking. He wasn't a drinker, as far as I know. And drunk as a skunk. And we were in this house, and he was real grungy. And he says, hey, my sister was with me. And he's like, hey, I got these tickets for Led Zeppelin. I was like, okay. And he said, front row seats. You guys want to go? And we're like, hell yeah. So he had another friend with him, a male friend. So he gave me the tickets and he said, go ahead and go over there, save a seat, and we'll see you then. And here, take this boot. It was an old boot, like an old brown boot, like almost like a cowboy boot. Grungy. I didn't dare try to smell it. And he said, this is my good luck boot. Take that boot with you and you know, put it on my seat. So we were right in the front row, but the venue wasn't very big. You know, it was kind of small. And I thought, that's weird for Led Zeppelin. And I set the boot down next to me. There was two seats right here next to me. My sister and I are right here, and we're like waiting for him. And I'm like, where is he? I kept waiting for him to come through. I almost feel like I might have seen him, but he's chit-chatting. Like he's coming through and people saying, Tom, and like he's like chit-chatting. But he would end up there eventually, but I woke up. But it was a weird dream because he was just as friendly as can be, but he was drunk as a skunk. So that's weird. Okay. All right. I'll be back. Okay? You guys take care. Ciao.